Are you struggling to keep your videos engaging and on point? Well, this video is going to help you get your thoughts together, whether you are a bullet kind of person, I'm just going to do bullet points, or maybe I've got to script out everything because I don't trust myself to say things. We're going to talk about that, and this is going to level up your content. Let's get ready to talk about script writing.
Message for you, son.
So here's some great tips for script writing. First, know your audience.
It's promotional, deal mechanics, revenue streams, jargon, synergy.
That's the best presentation I've ever seen.
You need to write a script, or you need to think of your bullet points tailored toward your audience. Who are you speaking to? Create a script or work out bullet points that match your audience so that you can be effective. Start with an outline. Bullet point out those key things that you need to cover as part of your video so you don't forget. You want to make sure you cover everything, right? Grab attention early. You got to have a hook. Did you hear my hook? I said, hey, are you struggling? Yes, are you struggling? Well, that was my hook to get you to listen and watch and see what I've got to talk about tonight on this video. Keep it concise. Don't ramble. I know sometimes people don't want to know about the ingredients in the cake. They just want you to bake a cake. And so that's what you need to focus on, is giving them exactly what they need and no more and no less. Make it as simple as possible. Incorporate calls to action. Hey, like my video. I love it if you subscribe to my video. Please leave a comment. Wrap those things into your narrative so that it doesn't feel so stilted, like I just threw it out there, it's out there. Practice and revise. You really want to know how it sounds? Then get in front of the camera. Don't go live. Just record it and do your script or go through your spiel using your bullet points and see how it sounds. Does it sound good? You will find lots of mistakes by reading it aloud. And hopefully you'll find your natural voice. Add personality. Add your unique humor in there, in that story. Make it you so that it sounds natural. It doesn't sound fake, that you're not trying to be something you're not. Plan transitions. You kind of want smooth segues to go from one topic to the next or from one thing to another. Kind of transition. We're talking about baking a cake and now suddenly we're talking about fishing. That didn't go well. But now we're talking about baking a cake and now we're talking about frosting. There's a good transition there. That makes sense. Include keywords. So do your research and find keywords that are search engine friendly. Search engine optimization, SEO, is very important in writing your descriptions as well as writing your script because YouTube is listening to everything you say. Now, for my friends like me, I prefer bullet points. If you're like me, be clear and concise. Clear and concise. Don't make it hard for people to understand what you're talking about. Focus on the key ideas. Use short, impactful sentences, to kind of keep people listening and focused on what you're saying. Use visual cues. Highlight points that are important. Use B-roll. Hey, look here, look this. What I'm talking about now. This moment here, you see, this is re-emphasize the point. And just like with script writing, you need to practice speaking what you've written. So if you're going through bullet points, flesh out your content and do it live. Record it and then watch it back and see how it sounds to you. Do you sound natural as you're doing this presentation? It's really important to sound natural. I don't know why I did that. Stay flexible. Allow room for spontaneity, ad-libbing, but be careful. Don't get too crazy that you go completely off topic. I'm joking about race cars and suddenly it doesn't have anything to do with baking a cake. Anchor your bullet points. How can I anchor my bullet points? Have a story or anecdote that kind of ties it all together. How can you? So here we're talking about doing bullet points for a presentation or for a live stream. And so it's very helpful to make sure you tie it all together. Test the flow. Just make sure it all feels like it's going naturally. That, this is the right order to do it in. I shouldn't be putting the cake in the oven when I haven't even done the batter yet. I'm just saying, make sure your bullet points flow and then it makes sense. That's it. It's that simple. I know you're saying, what? It can't be that simple. It is. But figure out what makes sense for you. If you really are into scripting, you may want to consider a teleprompter. I'm a big fan of the Elgato. I use it, but I don't use it as a teleprompter. I only use it as a confidence monitor because, again, I'm all about bullet points. But I have from time to time done scripts just to kind of keep me going. But you want that script to sound like you. You know, so if you're using some AI or something to write your scripts, it's not going to sound like you. You need to figure out a way to make it sound like you so it's natural. And that's it. Those are my notes on how to get better at script writing and also how to use bullet points. And again, sometimes I script, sometimes I bullet point. I like to know my topic well enough that I can speak on it off the top of my head, just off the cuff. And I like to, mix it up, make it a little funny, humorous. Yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoy. And if you'd be so kind, I'd really, really, really appreciate it if you would subscribe. I'm on a journey to 1,000 subscribers and then some. And so be a part of that journey. Now, YouTube's going to tell you that you should watch this video right here. You know what YouTube says is probably right. You need to watch that video. I hope you're watching my series, 30 Days of Content Creation Tips. Thanks, and have a great day. Bye.